Hello and welcome to the Level 1 Sword Podcast. This is podcast number 96. My name is Steven and I am joined by the eclectic Nathan.
Don't use words to describe me that I don't know what they mean, Steven. I don't like it.
And while you're at it, get off my lawn.
Alright, well, I'm going to Google that.
Eclectic?
Yeah. What does that actually mean, though?
I'm not altogether sure myself.
Oh. Well, I will Google that in the meantime. But, yeah, you just take that 9, flip it around. Podcast 96. Let's go.
96. Alrighty. Anyways, we have ways of being contacted. If you would like to send us an email with some topic suggestions, maybe you got some burning questions for us to answer for you, we are open to that. Love to have that as part of the show. The email address is lvl1sword@gmail.com, or if you'd like to tweet at us, we have that option too. At lvl1sword is the Twitter handle. And you can also find us on SoundCloud, Twitch, and the YouTubes. And with all of that nonsense out of the way, Nathan, how in the world are you?
Whoa. And what am I playing? Or we're just going to really drag this one out.
And, what you playing?
Well, first of all, update. Eclectic means deriving ideas, style, or taste from a broad and diverse range of sources. So, I mean, I guess that's fair.
It fits.
I'm not like... Yeah.
Why are you complaining?
No, I've had a lot of people actually in the past have called me, like, narrow-minded. And really, like people used to call my music taste really, like, narrow-minded. But I feel like that was a long time ago. I actually listen to, like, a lot of different music these days. Anyways, all that aside. Yeah, fall break. Fall's here. Brings upon us.
Or is it?
Upon me, fall break. Ugh.
That's debatable.
It just certainly doesn't feel like it outside. I'll say that much.
Not at all.
But nonetheless, I have had a little bit less school, so that's good. What have I been playing? I played, as I alluded to earlier, off camera, Minecraft. A good amount today, actually. I have a world with my friend, and I was at his house, so I played on that world. And I forgot how good that world was. Like, the one I've been talking about was one by myself on a computer, but this one was on the Xbox One, 1S. And I got a lot of really good crap. I have, like, a diamond chest plate with, like, unbreaking and protection enchantments on it, and, like, a fire aspect sword.
Question. Does your account and save, is that cross-platform?
No. So, like, PlayStation and Xbox, those are all separate. And then, like...
Well, yeah, but you don't play on PlayStation.
You can't have... There's not Minecraft for PlayStation? Oh, no, yeah, so I don't know about Xbox and PlayStation. I don't think it works that way.
But, like, what I'm saying is, can you play on someone's Xbox One S and then access the save on, like, the 360?
I don't know, maybe. I know you can't do anything like that with computer. Because, like, your computer or Minecraft account is completely separate from...
Oh, well, that stinks.
Yeah.
Why is no one talking about that in this world of cross-platform... like demand?
Well, because the games are pretty different. Like, there's some kind of different mechanics in them as far
between
as like,
the versions.
Yeah, like crafting. As far as crafting goes,
okay.
Just some like minor things, I guess. Not like in the big picture of like what's in there, but just the way they work.
I mean, I would expect that with the Pocket Editions and the the 3DS version and the Vita version. I would expect them to be kind of on their own little walled-off garden, but. No, it's strange that the consoles and the PCs ones are not cross-platform.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know like Xbox One S, like that runs on your Xbox account, whatever that is, like your Xbox account.
Live.
Yeah, and then your computer is just a Minecraft account, and so it's separate. So
get out of my room! I'm playing Minecraft.
It just makes me think of the Smash thing now. The do Minecraft kid.
Look that up, by the way. It's hilarious.
I actually haven't seen the full
Everyone
clip.
is here.
How long is it? Have you seen the full clip, or did you just see it from that too?
I just saw it on there.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen it on other things, but it's also just been pretty much the same amount of time.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so that world's pretty fun. we built our house in a mesa biome, which is basically like think like Arizona, like with like just like buttes and like colors and like orange and red and yellow and all this stuff. And I built this really cool like Western style like house up on top of this plateau. It's really aesthetically pleasing, but there are no animals in the biome at all, and it's a huge mesa biome. So like I have to travel by horse really far away to kill like animals to get meat.
But you said there's no animals.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you have to travel out of the biome, like to like a grass plains biome.
To ride your horse?
What?
To ride your horse?
I found a horse way out there, and now I have a horse, and so like I travel by horse, because it's faster to get to the place where I can kill animals for food. Meat's the best food, but you can farm, and so that's what we worked on today. Like we went and we got carrots, beets, and wheat, and we built like a big farm on our plateau. And so we're gonna hopefully get that going, because like even to like bring the animals over, you have to make a lead, and like you have to walk with the lead attached to the animal all the way back and like bring it there. I wish you could like make Pokeballs and like trap them and carry them with you.
Wow.
It'd be so much easier. But like seriously, like yeah, you just have to attach a lead and it would follow you. And there are so many rivers you'd have to go through, and like it would be such a pain. Like if you just get 2 cows, I mean, you could start a farm from that. So we might try that eventually, but it's such a big biome. So right now we're just working on farming. But like yeah, the plants and stuff that's not near as sustainable like food. Like your hunger will go down faster if you eat that, and it fills up less. So, but yeah, I mean it was fun. I still need to finish Kirby's Superstar Ultra. I need to pick that up soon, and try and finish that off. Maybe I'll do that sometime this week, but we'll see. So yeah, with all that out of the way. What are you playing, Steven? I'm
disappointed.
Oh, should I make it?
Do any kind of spin or anything?
Any kind of what?
Spin. Some kind of.
Whoa. What are you playing? What are you playing, Steven? What are you playing, Steven?
C for good? Effort.
Okay. Oof.
Excuse me. So, I have been playing Pokemon Gold.
Of course.
And what?
I was just about to go Viz.
No. I mean, yes, I'm playing that, but I'm not going to talk about that until
I run jokes into the ground. Oh, we're gonna keep going on Pokemon Gold.
Don't get ahead of me.
Okay.
Yes, Pokemon Gold. Talking about Pokemon
it's not my
Gold,
fault. You're so predictable, Steven, with what you're playing.
That's me. So, Pokemon Gold. I'm about to do the 4th gym, and again...
How many are there?
There's 8. Well, there's technically 16, but you go. That's only because you go back to the first games region.
Right.
But it's still... I'm kind of like... Why is there nothing to do between the gyms? Like, I feel like I'm just going from town to town. Yeah, there's like... hardly anything to do, but at the same time there are annoying things to do. Like there's this person will give you a really cool item only on this day of the week.
Kind of like how it's like night. Isn't that the game where it's like night at the real time?
Yes.
So like it knows what day it is.
And it knows what day it is, and it's just like
that's like just kind of tedious. Like what's the point?
It's gimmicky is what it is. It's just like, oh hey, we can do this, so we're gonna do it. And it's super annoying. Like, I literally get to a point... I know I've said this before, but it's so annoying. I get to a point where it's like, oh, well, you can only do this at night. Okay, I'm just going to stop playing the game. I'm going to start playing something else until it's literally nighttime.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I have a phone that I can say, hey, remind me at 8 o'clock tonight to do this in Pokemon. Yeah. Because the game came out in 2000 when people did not have smartphones. So you just kind of had to remember. Yeah. Remember when people actually use their memory for things? Like phone numbers?
I don't remember.
It's probably why. So, yeah, that's kind of it with Pokemon Gold. Like, I can understand... I'm starting to really understand why there's a lot of people who have played both Generation 1 and 2, and they still say, no, Generation 1 was actually a bit better than 2, because there's nothing going on. But anyway. And yes, I am still playing... Spider-Man.
Spider.
And it says in game that I'm 80% through, but I'm in like Act 3. The game is actually divided into like 3 different acts.
Oh. So you're in the last act.
I'm in the last act. I'm doing the last bit of side quest right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's really satisfying. I'm like at level 48 out of 50. I've almost maxed out Spider-Man.
Wow.
Yeah. I've almost got all the suits.
Spider-Man to the max, yo.
And almost all the gadgets and all their upgrades. Like, I'm almost at the point where
How many suits are there?
There's like 25, I think. Yeah.
Is there Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit?
I don't think so. I
Is there
haven't
an Amazing
unlocked.
Spider-Man suit?
I don't think so.
Aww. With like the yellow eyes that you love so much.
I like the Homecoming suit. That's in there. Or they call it the Stark suit.
Okay, yeah.
And then you got the Iron Spider from Infinity War.
But
which
no,
is cool.
you don't bring in Sam Raimi or Amazing Spider-Man? That's kind of lame.
That would be neat. I mean...
Acknowledge their existence. Dang it.
Well, have you heard about this new movie coming out called Into the Spider-Verse?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen
think
the
it looks
latest
really
trailer?
dope, yeah.
Yeah. The latest trailer?
Yeah. With like the pig Spider-Man, the Gwen, and like they're all like there and...
But they like throw in shots from like the Sam Raimi films.
Yeah.
Like they just reanimated them.
No, when the car comes into the cafe and he just turns around and goes
and just
punches it down. I had to like
great.
rewind and watch that again. I was like, wait, that's not what happened. He like there was like the whole sequence.
Well, he's
slow-mo
also not
sequence.
Spider-Man in that scene either.
Well, yeah,
Peter
I know.
Parker.
And then I realized, and I just thought it was really funny. Yeah.
They did have a reference to. I will say this. I did fight Martin Lee in the subway, which is part of like the promotional stuff, or Mr. Negative in the subway. Good fight, really like cinematically done. And at one point the brakes get disabled on the subway, so you have to stop it. And the very first thing he tries to do is he gets in front of it and he just like, shoots out a bunch of webs. And they immediately snap, and he's just like,
"Oh,
that totally worked last time." I love the stuff in that.
Nice.
And I think I mentioned this before, but there was a guard that I was fighting, and he said a line that Flash says to him during the Sam Raimi films, like something like, "My fist breaking his face. That's going to be the accident."
I wouldn't want to fight me
like that.
neither. Isn't that?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
Isn't that a line?
I wouldn't want to fight me neither.
That's a Flash line, right? Yeah, I thought so.
It might have been that. I can't quite remember because I only heard it one time. Because there's so much dialogue in that.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. Like, if you're doing the same missions over and over again, you are going to hear, especially early in the game, he would just kind of say the same stuff every 3 missions or so. But after that point, like, I haven't heard a repeat of any of his one-liners. At one point, I was fighting a bunch of guys, and it's like a base where just waves and waves of enemies come after you. And I think I got to the final wave. He's like, guys, I am all out of quips. I used them on all the other guys before you, so...
He says that?
Yeah. Basically saying, apologizing, like, I have nothing witty to say. I have exhausted my wittiness here. Yeah, that's an incredible game. If you have a PlayStation 4, get it. It's so good.
Well, what else would you be doing? What else is there to do, Get it.
Yeah. I guess you could play Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
But, like, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Get stop it.
Yeah.
Get Spider-Man on the PS4. McDonald's. I don't know if we'll ever stop referencing that meme, but
no.
It is what it is. Leave your comments in the section below.